Cooling the temperatures, U.S. China relations after Pelosi's Taiwan visit. That the 4-day military exercises conducted, sanchalit by China, in the waters and airspace surrounding Aas-Paas ka Taiwan concluded, Nishkarsh Nikala, on August 7 without incident. Ghatna comes as a relief to the region, Kshetra. The drill saw the Chinese military not only cross the median of the Taiwan Strait conjuice but fire conventional Paramparik missiles above Taiwan, aggressive Akramak acts that could have easily led to unintended Unpekshit escalation Vriddhi. That they did not lead to any incidents is credit to the sober, Sadgipurn response Jawab from Taiwan's military, which said it monitored China's exercises, some of which were held within 12 nautical Samudrik miles of Taiwan, but chose to neither engage Chinese aircraft and warships, nor shoot down missiles. If the drills were certainly nishchit roop se provocative uttejak, China's justification or chitya is that they were a needed response to draw a red line after what Beijing has seen as needless bekar American provocation uksawa that triggered this entire Sampurn crisis. The August 3 visit of U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to Taiwan, the first such high-level engagement in 25 years, was in China's view further evidence praman of Washington hollowing out Khokla Karna its commitment pratibadhata to a one China policy. As the dust settles now, it is difficult to see what all three parties, the US, Taiwan and China, will ultimately gain from a visit that appears to have been driven more by Ms. Pelosi's political inclinations than any well-considered long-term strategic Samarik objectives uddeshyon. It is thus not hard to see why even US President Joe Biden and the US military had cautioned Agah against a trip that brings no lasting strategic benefits for Washington. For Taiwan's 23 million people and for President Tsai Ing-wen, the rare Durlabh high-profile foreign visit was no doubt welcome in the face of increasing global isolation on account of China's pressure. That short-term benefit may, however, be offset by the fact that Ms. Pelosi has arguably yakinan left Taiwan with a far worse or bhi bura strategic environment Samarik Vatavaran. China's military has indicated Sanket its actions have now heralded ki shuruat, a new normal in military activity across the Taiwan Strait, bringing it ever closer to Taiwan's shores Taiwan ke kinare. Beijing and Washington, meanwhile, are left picking up the pieces of an already strained Tanavpurn relationship that is now teetering tarapna on the edge of an abyss rasatal. The focus must now turn to cooling the temperatures. Doing so will be easier said than done with the low levels of trust between the world's two biggest powers. In response to Ms. Pelosi's visit, Beijing last week said it will cut off military channels with Washington by cancelling three key dialogue mechanisms, that too at a time of heightened military tensions, Sainya Tanav Bada Diya. War, it is said, is too important to be left to the generals. The same may be said of relations between nations, they should not be hostage bandhak to personal ambitions Mahatvakanksha of politicians.